My dad always said a Rolex was the ultimate sign of success. I bought him one for Christmas. He never got one for all of his diabetes commercials. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Easy Peasy. I'm Zach, and today we're taking a look at r/Rareinsults. She's speaking like she has a CO2 emission quota to hit before the end of the year. r/Rareinsults. So, what you doing your girl this like that when she's so you see till her friend not him cooking probably? Good question. Mean dude, even a blind kid with no arms that has dyslexia can write better than this. These young energy moguls insist fracking is good for the environment. They all look like they just got word their secretary is dropping the charges. So I made a mistake thinking this was regular lotion. It's not that bad, is it, Lamau? Extra strength hair remover lotion. He looks like a me that got all of the face size settings turned to the lowest level. True. He looks like a mix-up of all 3 members of Nirvana. Oh, what do you know? He is the embodiment of sins, all of them, all 15. There were originally only 7, but he made like 8 more. Blurst celebrity car ride. The difference between Pete Davidson and Prince Philip is that one of them looks like he died 10 years ago and the other one is Prince Philip. I bet Joe Rogan had his mind blown by the What If God Was One of Us song. Us or PS5? If I sold them away for money, I wouldn't even have enough to buy a PS5. Nathan Bedford Forest statue along Interstate 65 coming down. Even if the sculpture were of Jesus Christ with that face, it would still be an abomination. This guy is watching me more than I'm watching him. He can see everything with those eyes. This is who might be taking care of Griff when I'm away. They look like a polyamorous European throuple. Woman claims she was virtually groped in Meta VR platform Metaverse. I was once told after going 2-17 on a Black Ops 2 deathmatch that the child slave worker who made my Xbox 360 controller would have thrown himself out the window if he knew just how badly I was using it. That was 6 years ago, and I still can't forget that. The only reason I'm not using this as my wallpaper is because I live with my parents. The only reason you live with your parents is because you're willing to use this as your wallpaper. Ah, how the turns table. He is proof that vomit can exist as a solid. He looks like he drinks ketchup. Bacteria is a living thing, and a virus isn't you cannot catch a virus. The only way to catch one is if it's injected into your body. Spoiler alert. Your teacher always handed your tests back to you face down, huh? She could light up the whole Monsters Inc. city with those screams. Kid Rock makes music for guys who have to breathe into a tube to start their cars. Your ex texts, "I'm dating someone better than you." How would you respond? I was taught to donate my old toys to the less fortunate. The Grinch would steal every tree except that one. Yeah, that's an abomination. What is this? If I had a pound for every time you looked at me, I would have 50 pence. This is exactly why you don't throw your McDonald's french fries away before finishing them. There's a 0.5 chance they'll fall into nuclear waste and anthropomorphize into these. Hey girl, do you want to ride with me? Yo, why your head look like a rhombus? Bro, if I was in that anime, I would train every day and be OP as f***. Bro costs 8 elixir. Idiots littering and being trashy. Yes, that is a diaper. His eyebrow looks like it belongs on Captain Hook's arm. Aerial view of over 400,000 people at the Woodstock, 1969. Somewhere in this crowd, I was being conceived. Many still believe the event was worth it in spite of that. DJ Khaled. All he does is say his own name. The guy's a Pokemon. The world if women were more horny than men. They are, just not for you. Part of me wants to be attracted to you, but I have a strange feeling that you drive a Jeep and getting Starbucks is the most stressful part of the day. Dude, what the kind of capitalization choices are you making? He's capitalizing like a drunken stepdad at a bowling alley. If you're gonna be a professional purse snatcher, it's probably a condition that you can actually flee at a speed greater than a potato with toothpicks for legs. Who's a hot celebrity that you personally have just never found attractive? Remember when Blake Shelton was named sexiest man alive and literally not a single person agreed? Stephen Colbert said, he's not even the sexiest guy at Home Depot this weekend. Someone said Blake Shelton isn't even the sexiest man named Blake Shelton. Jeff Bezos' space trip emitted lifetimes worth of carbon pollution, but he's killed enough of his employees that he's probably carbon neutral. The best roast gets the All-Seeing Award. I have another award. Keep going, people. You give off a feeling that you used to be smart as a kid, but soon started to fall down. To stay relevant and not be forgotten, you switched to making people laugh and started doing clown shit, full of dumb shit. But soon you will run out of ideas, people will just start to see you as a weird kid who just seeks attention, nobody follows you anymore because you have started to look insane instead of funny, you look back and realize how nothing matters and every road leads to you being alone. You give up on everything, you start going to school late, end up skipping sometimes and then stop going to it at all. Now you're all alone in your bed, lying and waiting for death. What in the actual is that music? It sounds like cats and garbage being boiled in a dumpster. Thank you. I don't want to gatekeep music, but this is so bad it makes me physically cringe. It's like a T-1000 doing karaoke as it's being smelted. Kanye better get the on with these Cartoon Network evil villain-ass boots. Culture appropriation. Y'all mad? Looks like something you'd find in the corner of a ceiling somewhere in Australia. Sitting there, they look like Buff Santa and his first elf. It's annoying when people write this in their posts. Just take the extra 2 seconds and write out is not the same thing as or is not equal to, you semi-illiterate Neanderthal. How about writing to instead of using to, you quasi-literate head? DJ Khaled plays himself and gets booed off stage at EDC. He dances like a Club Penguin avatar. These are 4 separate movies, and he gets paid a ton to play the same role of a confused meatball in all of them. Hi James, could you make it please that I'm not bald? Sure, I'm going bald since I'm 14 and I really miss my hair. Bartender tried to match the beer head to the customer's forehead. You look like you asked the teacher for extra homework just so that the class will give you attention by yelling at you. Here's a look inside building 1 out of 4 of my mining farm. Almost all 3070s in this building. My new building will be all 170HX cards, hoping to have it finished by EOY. I hope Netflix makes multiple live-action adaptations of your favorite media. This is what these absolute dorks mean when they say San Francisco has gone to shit. Bitch, you people are too weak to live. Your mother should have spared you by eating you when your bones were still soft. There's something off about the food at Starbucks, like it came out of a printer, plus 1 HP type of food. My cousin tried carrying a croissant out of the store and he woke up in a field where the crows hadn't rendered yet. We vegans have a bad reputation because of people like this woman. Nah, you got bad rep for looking like skeletons in Skyrim. Gabby Hanna looks like a prostitute from GTA 5. Oh no. This guy looks like the crazy guy in prison movies that quotes the Bible and ate people. You know what, you're right. T-shirt and shirt are 2 different things. That's like saying trash and trash can are the same. No, they are not different things. T-shirt is a type of shirt. Someone never understood these squares are rectangles concept in school, and it shows. So true. Bro looked like he about to do Mike Wazowski's paperwork. 19 years on, and Willem Dafoe is the main villain again of another Spider-Man movie. Just insane. Willem Dafoe looks like an experienced bedwetter. You know, I'm something of a bedwetter myself. Man be looking like Draco Malfunction. Now that's good. Missed you, bro. Why does he look like an iCarly extra? Literally no one has 18 minutes to spare to watch this. Works for Microsoft. Just watch it while you're waiting for a Teams meeting to load. I don't accept your resignation. Like, what, bitch? You don't own me. I'm not your f***ing slave. I'm not requesting to resign. I'm telling you I quit because you're a shit employer. Only exemplified by the fact that you seem to have a god complex so thick it makes Kim Kardashian's ass look fat. Sincerely, go f*** yourself. If you're old enough to handle cringe, you're old enough to give me your address. If you're to give me your address, then give me your f***ing address now. Now! Give me the goddamn address. 2501 Avenue Q, Galveston, Texas 77550. Dude, you're successful owning your own gay bar? You're pretty successful yourself for being able to ID a gay bar just by the address. That's a critical hit right there. In the dark, she was an invention. You chain these motherfuckers up in town, and everyone can throw old fruits on them, and they have to stay there for the time the got charged with. This looks like someone put words in a blender and hit smoothie. Google reviews, 2 out of 5 stars. Imagine the IRS and DMV had a love child, failed abortion, but pushed through thinking, we can do this, then got a business license. Those tits are sag as fuck. If she was lactating, she could throw them over her shoulders and use the milk squirts like a jetpack. Never change, Pornhub comments never change. NFTs and anyone buying them are the dumbest fucking things ever. And all those people say is, you wouldn't screenshot the Mona Lisa, literally comparing their digital balding virgin emo monkey with stage 7 testicular cancer to a work of art. And well, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we have reached the end of r/Rareinsults. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time Easy Peasy uploads. And hey, if you want to see more from me, my links are always down in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.